Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another drip update for you guys. It's Friday, the end of the week. Typically, I'll do an update to kind of end the week, and then I'll kind of take off during the weekend. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about drip. Obviously, I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into drip or anything I talk about, or anything in crypto for that matter, do your own research, do your own due diligence. It's all risky, guys. So only put in risk capital. Funds you're okay losing. And yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, follow me on Telegram. I'll leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So real quick, guys, just want to take a quick look at the market. Obviously you guys already know what's happening. Or maybe you're, you don't know what's happening, but the markets are bleeding right now. Okay. There's a lot of red in the market. You look at Ethereum down over 23% for the week. Bitcoin down 20%, almost 20% for the week. BNB down almost 20% for the week. You can see all the trend lines kind of going sideways or downwards, and there's a lot of red, right? This is what's going on in the market. Obviously, you're going to hear things about FTX. You're going to hear about, there's a lot of different things that are affecting this. But the bottom line is the market is bleeding right now, right? Crypto as a whole is struggling. We are in a bear market, and do I think we're going to get out of this? Yes, 100%. I feel confident that we're going to get out of it. That's why I'm not selling anything, right? I have a ton of Bitcoin. I'm not selling that. I have a nice bag of Ethereum. I'm not selling that. I think we're going to get out of this, okay? Because me personally, I've been through two bear markets already. And it's kind of the same thing. People, it drops and people are panicking, their sky is falling, they're looking to sell everything and panic sell. And I come from, the old school, where you're supposed to, buy low, buy low and sell high, right? If you're not gonna, if you're gonna do the opposite of that, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna lose, guaranteed to lose. If you buy high and sell low, you're guaranteed to lose, right? So if I'm gonna lose anyway, why do I have to guarantee myself losing, right? I'm just gonna ride this down, hodl, and just wait for it to come back up because it always does. Like, isn't that what happens? Like it always does. We've seen markets crash in the past. It's always come back up, right? Even outside of crypto, 9/11. There's so many different things that we can talk about that markets have crashed and have come back higher. Then they've crashed again, and they've come back higher. And it's kind of like up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you zoom out, it's always trending upwards, right? Um, that's just how it goes. So, do I think we're gonna get out of this bear market? Eventually we will. I don't know when, right? I don't know when, so I can't, that's the whole thing. You got to be able to, dig your heels in, you know what I mean? Strap your boots in and, you know, be ready to hodl and withstand or endure, what's going on in the market. And that's why you need to be diversified. You need to be able to make money in a lot of different things. Like I make money outside of crypto. So I don't really worry about, when this is going on. I really, it doesn't stress me out. Do I want to see red? Of course not, right? But it doesn't stress me out. I don't go out there and panic sell and do all these other crazy things that I see people do that just wrecks them across the board, right? You look at, I was reading this article. I was reading a little bit about CZ and what's going on with FTX, right? I mean, I don't get too much into the news because, I'm just not a news person. I don't like reading about negative crap. But if you're in crypto, you need to kind of know what's going on, right? Especially with, Binance, because, I do have a lot of holdings in Binance. Obviously, Drip is on Binance Smart Chain, right? So I like to keep an eye on what's happening here. And I was reading this article. I'm not going to read the article, word for word, but there was a thing here where he said he was talking about what happened with FTX, and then he talked about the market, right? The market being down, how he feels like the market is going to continue to trend downwards, for a little while before it turns around. And he said, ignore the prices. CZ said to his employees, it was important to not focus on crypto prices in the current circumstances. Let's keep our heads down and focus on building products people use. So again, he's basically saying in this market, it's not about price, okay? Just prices will come back, right? The market is down; it'll come back up. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm giving you my takeaway, right, from my perspective of what he's saying. And you can't really focus on prices right now. Just keep on building, keep on stacking, keep on accumulating. And that's kind of been my philosophy throughout this whole bear market. And as we continue with this bear market, I do believe it'll continue to go down. Before it comes back up, it'll go down a little bit more. And there's a lot of different tokens that I'm collecting. Okay, obviously this is a drip video, so I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm just accumulating. I'm in an accumulation phase right now. Okay. While the market is down, just accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And then when the market comes up, you're going to look like a genius, right? I'm going to look like a genius because I was accumulating when the market was down, when everybody else was selling. And why do I bring this up? Because just like CZ says, ignore the prices. Don't be focused on prices. Just keep on building, keep on stacking, keep on accumulating. If you're okay with that, then why are you freaking out at this price, right? If you're like, yeah, CZ's right, don't focus on prices right now. Let's just accumulate. Let's stack while everything is low. Let's buy the dip. Let's buy when it's red. Let's buy low, and when it comes back up, we'll be rich, right? If you're okay with that, why are you like panicking with this, right? And I know it's easier said than done, right? Because people put in funds that they shouldn't be putting into this. Right, that's the hard truth, right? People put funds into these different platforms that they have no business putting these funds into, or putting their funds into, and that's why they're in panic mode, right? Now, do I want to see the price continue to drop? Of course not. I want to see it come up to 15 bucks, 20 bucks, you know, 25 bucks, whatever the case might be, right? Do I think it'll go back up there? I do. Not overnight, maybe not today, not tomorrow, not next week, right? But as things roll out, I do believe it'll come back up, especially when we get out of this bear market and we go back into a upwards trending bull market. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun for those people that are backing up right now and wailing up right now. So, all in all, under $3, it's a steal. It's a chance to whale up. I mentioned that in my last video. Now, of course, if you don't believe in the project, if you don't believe in Forex, if you don't believe in what he's doing, that's a whole different story. I'm not here to convince you to believe in what he's doing. I can care less, right? Like I have people who leave comments under my video saying, hey, Forex is a an a-hole, right? Or drip is dead. Or if you look at some of those comments, I just love like I'm liking love. I like all the comments because I don't care if you like it or not. I'm like, hey, cool, leave a comment, man. Help the algorithm. I like the comment. I love the comment. I never get butthurt about people saying anything about drip because people are entitled to their own opinion. They can say whatever they want to say. I know for me, I know what my focus is, right? And what my goal is. And, you know, these prices, I think it's a steal. I think this is a very undervalued token. You look at what Forex has laid out. We go to the roadmap. Okay. Now, again, we're in November 2022. So some of this stuff, I'm just being realistic. Some of this stuff may not get rolled out by the end of the year, but the focus is to roll it out by the end of the year. And that's why I say, this is DeFi, things will get pushed back. Forex always talks about a year, the next year and a half rolling out products. And I always say a year and a half to 2 years, 2.5 years, because things get rolled back. So you look at here, what's on the roadmap for 2022. And again, some of this might get pushed back. Maybe, I'm assuming, because it's already November 11th. But you look at fiat on ramp, that's going to be huge for drip. That's going to be huge for the faucet. That's going to be huge for the animal farm, right? People being able to go into these different contracts with their credit card, that's going to be insane, right? There's going to be a Stargate Bridge game, DeFi, the Dogs Roulette game, the new drip UI, okay, the Scratchies launch, okay, then there's going to be a drip reservoir layer 2, drip faucet layer 2. That's going to be coming out. And then you look at what's on the table for 2023. The Dogs of Fortune game, right? And then the lending and insurance protocols, which that's going to be monstrous, right? So if you think that these products will roll out, and there hasn't been a product that hasn't been rolled out that Forex has built, right? Yes, there's been some delays, but he's rolled everything out. So if you believe these contracts and these products will be rolled out, then you can look at these prices and say, man, it's a steal to get it right now because you know this is easily a $10 token, 15, 20, $25 token, right? And even if it doesn't go anywhere, let's say it just stays at $3. Let's just say it stays at $3 and you get some now and put it into the faucet. You're getting 365% of your deposit. That's 3.65x of what you're putting in. And that's not counting if you're hydrating, right? If you're compounding, it's what else can you ask for? Like, what else can you ask for? A working contract, a working protocol, a contract that has had no exploits, no issues, no changing of the withdrawals, no restriction of the withdrawals, changing of the taxes, nothing, no changes whatsoever in a year and a half plus. What more can you ask for than for a working, a product that actually works, right? a product that actually works, where you can actually make 1% a day. So you look at these statistics. These are healthy statistics, in my opinion, right? 75, almost 75,000 claims, but look at this: 42,000 deposits and almost 191,000 hydrates, right? For me, if as long as the hydrates and the deposits are way more than the claims, I'm good with that, right? And by the way, as I mentioned in my last video, these claims, not all of these claims are sells. In other words, people are claiming, not all of them are selling. Now, of course, some people are, and that's okay, right? You're supposed to sell in a down market, in a bear market, when all these other protocols and contracts and platforms are falling by the wayside, right? Where else are you going to go for passive income? Of course, people are going to sell. It's normal. It's natural, right? That's what it's built for. It's built for people to have financial relief. They can pay their mortgage, their rent, their groceries, their medicine, and all that other stuff. But not every one of these claims is a sell. Like some people are claiming because they can't hydrate any more into their account because they're already at 100% max. So some of them are claiming and then putting it into another account, right? Because they can't hydrate any more longer in their current account because it's already maxed out. Why would you hydrate into a maxed account, right? So they're claiming and they're putting into another account. And now some of you guys are saying, oh, well, they're getting taxed when they claim and taxed when they deposit a new account. That's the game. That's the game theory. That's You should be happy about that because those taxes pay your dividends, right? And those people are doing that because they have no other choice, right? Like I've been taxed. I can't, I don't even want to think about in the last year and a half plus that I've been in this thing, how much I paid in taxes, right? But I've also made a tremendous amount, right? I've also airdropped of a tremendous amount. I've also had team members of mine that have done crazy, insane things with this, right? Some amazing things with this. So I don't mind paying those taxes. That's what keeps this thing running. That's what keeps it sustainable. But anyway, I don't want to get off on that. All I'm just trying to say is these stats look very healthy to me, right? Um, yeah, you can track all this. You can actually track all this on the wiki page as well. Go through some of these different tabs. I'm not going to do that here. But yeah, you can just see here, there's a lot laid out. So I mean, I'm not trying to convince you one way or the other to buy drip. Do whatever you want. It doesn't phase me one way or the other if you buy drip or not. Some of you guys, so I had somebody say, well, all you care about is referrals. I have most of my accounts actually, maybe with the exception of one, they're all negative, net negative, right? So I don't make anything on those referrals. Like some people really have to study how this contract works before they say anything. Anyway, look at this Animal Farm market is tanking. Look at the TVL; it hasn't really budged. It's around 100, over 129 million, 129.5 million in TVL. While the market is crashing, the TVL in the Animal Farm has kind of stayed, stayed solid pretty much, right? Pigpen is printing, right? 38.3 mil in TVL. Pigpen's doing its thing, right? Now that it's live, now we're seeing this. This is going to continue to go up. It's going to continue to go up because as more and more transactions happen, the dividends are going to continue to go up, right? The dog pound is doing its thing. I'm going to probably claim this today. I wanted to claim it yesterday, but got really busy. But yeah, look at this. I said yesterday that I predict that it's going to be at 5 BNB. I fell a little bit short, 4.8 BNB, right? But it's printing BNB. It's printing BNB. It's printing BUSD. I can pull that out, lock profits in without selling native tokens. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Whoops. Let's see. Drip Garden at 500 bucks in the Drip Garden, right? So it's doing what it's doing. And again, you got to zoom out sometimes and just look at what's happening in the overall market, right? Look at what's happening in the market. So anywhere you go, right? Anywhere you go, crypto's struggling, right? All we can do right now in a bear market like this is just hope for a project that's working, continues to innovate, continues to put out more products, and has a long-term perspective, a long-term uh, vision of what they want to do, and that's what Forex is doing. So it's a buying opportunity. Buy, don't buy, it's up to you. But to me, it's an opportunity to get in at some really good prices, right? And then load up, start making money with the faucet. And when the market does turn around, you're gonna look like a genius, right? Like, you know, for us, we made so much with this drip with the faucet. All we did is when the price was down early on, and the price wasn't at 283 when I bought, right? The price was at $14. When the price was at $14, we made a big $50,000 buy. Then it went to $17, and I put in another $30,000 buy, and then I put in another little buy, right? So I was buying when the price was low, and then guess what? When the price shot up to $100, $150, we looked like a genius, right? We were making crazy. It was insane how much we were making every day, right? I mean, it's crazy. I don't even want to say how much we were making every day because it's embarrassing, right? So it's come down, and even as it's come down, even at these prices, we're still making a very healthy daily passive income with the faucet, right? So, we're going to continue to build. We're going to continue to increase our position. I think, lots of stuff, too many things are coming, down the pipeline, for me to be worried about where the price is right now. Just like CZ said, don't worry about the price. Just focus on stacking, accumulating, building products. Now, I'm not building any products, right? Forex is, but as long as he's building the products, I'm good with that. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this quick update, guys. If you want to check out Drip, I will leave a link down below. Leave my buddy address as well. As always, do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose. If you don't like this project, I got other projects you can take a look at. But if you do like this project, now is the time. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.